Hello everyone, right here I have a 2015 Honda Accord 2.0 VTi. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The 9th generation Accord gets a rack and pinion electric power steering system. Standard across the range is a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. The only transmission available with the Accord 2.0 in Malaysia is a 5-speed automatic with low gear selection. Front and rear parking sensors are standard across the range as well. Safety features in the Accord include 2 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The pre-facelift Accord 2.0 came with a set of 17-inch 10-spoke silver alloy rims. This Accord uses 215/55R17 Luxen Inspira S4 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated up front and solid out back. The suspension comprises McPherson struts in front and a rear multi-link setup. The Accord is Honda's D-segment vehicle. Since the first generation model appeared in 1976, 10 other generations have appeared, with the latest 11th generation Accord debuting in November 2022 for the 2023 model year. The Accord in the video is part of the 9th generation lineup that was in production between 2012 and 2020. The 9th generation Accord was unveiled in September 2012 as a 2013 model year vehicle. Unlike Accords from the 5th to the 8th generations that had 2 separate models, a larger model for places like North America, Australia, and Southeast Asia, and a smaller model for places like Europe and Japan, the 9th generation Accord only has one design no matter where it is sold in. The 9th generation Accord was offered with 2 body styles, a 4-door saloon that had a CR codename available globally, and a North America only 2-door coupe that had a CT codename. A facelift for the 9th generation Accord was unveiled in 2015 for the 2016 model year, before the 10th generation Accord made its debut in 2017 as a 2018 model year vehicle. Despite the arrival of the 10th generation model, the 9th generation Accord continued on in production until 2020. In Malaysia, the 9th generation Accord was on sale between September 2013 and September 2016 for the pre-facelift model, and between September 2016 and February 2020 for the facelifted model. This Accord is powered by Honda's R20Z 2-litre, single overhead cam, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features multi-point fuel injection and iVTEC technology. It produces 153 horsepower at 6500 rpm, and 190 Nm of torque at 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 11.7 seconds, and the top speed is 200 km per hour. With a 65-litre petrol tank, combined fuel consumption for the Accord 2.0 automatic is 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Carbon dioxide emissions is 178 grams per kilometer, and the Accord is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the pre-facelift Accord 2.0 include automatic halogen projector headlights, front fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the sides, LED rear lights, chrome door handles, body-colored side mirrors, and a single exhaust pipe. Speakers right there, and right there, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, window lock, central locking, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the front two windows are the only ones that get a full automatic function in both directions. Econ mode. This one turns off the interior sensors for the alarm system, vehicle stability assist, parking sensors, storage, pull this lever to pop open the boot lid and push the lever to pop open the fuel door. And the driver's seat in this Accord VTi does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system, passenger side temperature, front and rear defrost, recirculation, different modes, fan, speed, air conditioning. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. On-off button, automatic mode, and driver's side temperature. Storage, More storage right here together with a power outlet. The parking brake in the court is foot operated. The pedal is located right here and it is currently engaged. To disengage it, push the pedal out, and to engage it, simply push the pedal back down. The pre-facelift Accord VTi comes with an integrated head unit. This system features a bigger 8-inch display above, a smaller 6-inch touchscreen display below, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that this Accord uses is actually quite alright. This display right here is for your media. If you hit source, you can select your desired media option: FM, AM, CD, USB, auxiliary, iPod. Hit this part right here, and you can bring up your screen settings with brightness, contrast, black level, your day-night mode, the beep when you touch the display, and the fade timer. You can also set your clock settings right here. And right here you have your media information with the album art will show up here if available, song number, song title. You can go back a song, go for a song, hit more, and you can bring up your sound settings with your bass treble, fader balance, your speed volume, and you can activate your shuffle and repeat right here as well. Now, to control the display right above, you have your set of controls right here. You have your display button or settings menu. You have your selection wheel, as well as selection button, and the back button is below. Right now we are in your driving data with the instant fuel consumption, average fuel consumption for the current drive, and average fuel consumption for the previous drive, and the range is down there. If we hit menu, you can select current drive, you can delete history, change the clock wallpaper, you can bring up history of trip A, and bring up your clock wallpaper display. Now, if we hit the display button, we can select between info, audio, and settings. Under settings, we have your audio settings again, with your sound system settings, your source select pop-up, cover art, and default settings. With your vehicle settings right here, with your meter setup, light setup, door setup, and you can restore back to default right below. System settings, with your display settings, beep settings, clock, others, and again you can restore back to default below. And lastly, info settings with your clock wallpaper type, clock adjustment, clock format, and default. Audio, you can change your desired media source, or just bring up your media information. Right here, CD player, eject button for the CD player. This one either dims the display, turns it off, or makes the display go back to full brightness. Your volume and power knob is right here. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. To go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster, use this button right here. Currently, mileage and trip A, range and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip B, and back to the mileage and trip A. You can also use this to adjust the brightness of the interior at night. Light and indicator controls, audio controls with your volume, seek track, different media mode selection button, and this one allows you to cycle between your media information, trip 1, trip 2, your wallpaper display, and back to your media information. Wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. A bit of storage right here. More storage right here. You can also release the partition, so this area acts as cup holders, and you can cover it up if you do not want the area exposed. Front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well, you can find a power outlet together with your auxiliary and USB ports. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, front reading lights, sunglass holder, and the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, storage, ashtray, I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets, rear aircon vents in the middle, rear center armrest with cup holders, and a pass through to the back. Right above, for both sides at the back are grip handles. Right on the right side there's a hook as well, and you also have lights for both sides. Cabin light, You can either pop the boot lid open by the lever inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on, or the button on the key. Boot space in Accord is 461 litres. For extra boot space, the rear seat bags fold down in one piece by pulling the lever on the top of the boot. On both sides of the boot are hooks, and on the top of the boot as well is a light. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's toolkit, jack, spare tyre, and warning triangle. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Lockable glove box. It is of a nice size, it is illuminated as well. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2015 Honda Accord 2.0 VTi. Thanks for watching and goodbye.